kids, where are you? It's time for all the art to tell stories.
Anna had always been fascinated by plants. As a child, she would spend hours in her grandmother's garden, marveling at the way tiny seeds could grow into towering trees and bountiful crops. Her passion for botany led her to become a plant geneticist, dedicating her life to developing new strains of crops. Anna's latest project took her to the arid regions of Sub-Saharan Africa, where years of drought had devastated the land. The once fertile soil was now cracked and barren, and the people who depended on it for their livelihoods were struggling to survive. Anna was determined to find a solution, to develop a strain of crops that could thrive in the harsh conditions and bring life back to the land. As Anna arrived in the small village of Kijiji, she was greeted by a scene of despair. The villagers, their faces gaunt and their eyes filled with hopelessness, gathered around her, eager to hear what she had to offer. Anna knew that the stakes were high, and she was determined to do whatever it took to help them. Anna set up a makeshift lab in the village, using the limited resources she had brought with her. She began by studying the local crops, analyzing their genetic makeup, and looking for traits that could help them survive in drought conditions. She spent long hours in the lab, her mind racing with possibilities. One evening, as Anna was reviewing the data, she noticed something unusual. A particular strain of millet, a staple crop in the region, showed a remarkable ability to retain water. Intrigued, Anna began to study the plant in detail, isolating the genes responsible for its drought resistance. With the help of the villagers, Anna collected samples of the millet and began to experiment with its genetic makeup. She used advanced gene editing techniques to enhance the plant's natural ability to retain water, creating a new strain that could thrive in even the driest conditions. With the new strain of millet developed, Anna knew she had a powerful tool. But she also knew that the task ahead was daunting. The arid regions of Sub-Saharan Africa were vast, and the people who lived there were in desperate need of help. To make a real impact, Anna would need to enlist global support. Anna returned to the surface and began to spread the word about her discovery. She presented her findings at international conferences, met with world leaders, and collaborated with agricultural organizations. Her passion and determination inspired others to join the cause, and soon, a global effort to distribute the drought-resistant millet was underway. Anna and her team developed a plan to distribute the new strain to the most affected areas. They created specialized seed packets that could be easily transported and planted, even in the most remote regions. The packets were equipped with detailed instructions, ensuring that the villagers could successfully grow the new crops. The first distribution of the drought-resistant millet took place in Kijiji, the village where Anna had first arrived. The villagers, their faces filled with hope, eagerly planted the new seeds, following Anna's instructions carefully. Anna and her team monitored the progress, providing support and guidance as the crops began to grow. The results were astounding. Within weeks, the millet began to sprout, its leaves green and healthy, despite the lack of rain. The villagers, who had been struggling to survive, now had a source of food and income. The success of the first planting inspired hope and optimism, and soon similar efforts were underway in other drought-stricken areas around the world. Anna and her team continued to refine their methods, improving the efficiency and effectiveness of the drought-resistant millet. They developed new strains of the crop, each tailored to specific regions and conditions. They also worked on ways to integrate the new crops into existing agricultural practices, creating a comprehensive approach to drought resistance. Despite the success, Anna and her team faced numerous challenges. The scale of the drought was immense, and there were still many areas that needed help. Some governments and corporations were resistant to change, prioritizing profit over environmental protection. There were concerns about the potential unintended consequences of introducing a new strain of crops into the ecosystem. Anna knew that she had to address these challenges head-on. She worked tirelessly to build partnerships and alliances, bringing together scientists, policymakers, and activists to create a unified front against drought. She also conducted extensive research to ensure the millet was safe and effective. As the planting efforts continued, the arid regions began to heal. The once barren soil was now fertile, and the people who depended on it for their livelihoods were thriving. The success of the millet inspired a global movement. People around the world took action to protect and preserve the land. Anna's work had a profound impact, not just on the environment, but on the people who lived and depended on the land. Farmers reported larger harvests, communities saw a resurgence in prosperity, and the overall health of the planet improved. Anna became a symbol of hope and resilience, a reminder of the power of innovation. Anna's story became a legend, inspiring countless others to take up the course of agricultural innovation. She became a symbol of hope and progress, a reminder of the power of determination. Years later, as Anna looked back on her journey, she knew that she had made the right choice. She had faced countless challenges, overcome impossible odds, and touched the lives of countless people. She had become more than just a plant geneticist. She had become a pioneer, a visionary, and a hero. And as she prepared for the next chapter of her adventure, she knew that the journey was far from over. The world still needed her, and she would answer that call, no matter where it led. For Anna, the future farmer, the adventure was just beginning. If you like our stories, please like, subscribe, and turn on the little bell, so you won't miss exciting stories every day. You are also welcome to share it with family and friends to listen to the story together. Love you.